Okay.
Today I'd like to talk to you about a struggle for a free Afghanistan. It's been 6 years since the Soviet Union invaded that nation. Massive attack helicopters have been used against mere villages. Hundreds of thousands of innocent civilians have been injured or killed. But when we support the Afghan people, we become caught up in and ennobled by their struggle for freedom. Isn't that what America has always stood for and what we should stand for in 1986 and beyond?
I can outrun any animal.
We started providing weapons to the Mujahideen.
I dare anyone to race with me.
You know, that land over there is yours. You'll go back to it one day, and you'll have your homes and your mosques back again, because your cause is right, and God is on your side.
And still the foolish Hare slept on and dreamed of winning.
The Bible tells us there will be a time for peace, but so far this century, mankind has failed to find it.
Between 1980 and 1981, a newcomer from Saudi Arabia arrives to join the rebels trying to oust the Soviets, Osama bin Laden.
The first time we heard about Osama bin Laden, he was in Pakistan, and then we heard that he moved into Afghanistan and began to have a unit of Arabs that he commanded. But he was on the side of the angels then. He was killing Russians, and so we didn't pay much attention to him.
In 1988, Soviet troops started pulling out. But instead of peace, Afghanistan was to endure more years of... The Mujahideen were made up of numerous factions. They were split on tribal and ethnic lines. When the Mujahideen weren't fighting the Soviets, they sometimes fought each other.
Upspoken old Tortoise. I'll race you, and I'll win.
Because of a legacy which started in the 1970s, that they are now fighting each other with American and Soviet weapons.
The silly Hare was sound asleep indeed. That is why he did not hear the shell of the Tortoise scraping past nearby.
Today we've had a national tragedy. 2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country.
And the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
The Hare is far ahead, but I'll say one thing, that Tortoise isn't going to give up.
For all the good work we've done in that country, it is clear we must do even more. I'm announcing today additional American troop deployments to Afghanistan.
I have determined that it is in our vital national interest to send an additional 30,000 U.S. troops to Afghanistan.
He couldn't imagine that the Tortoise would keep on plodding along so steadily.
Afghanistan would be wiped off the face of the earth. It would be gone literally in 10 days.
My resolution, airstrikes. Bomb them. Bomb them, keep bombing them, bomb them again and again.
The ICC says it's now considering a full investigation into allegations against US soldiers and CIA agents.
For people in countries like Afghanistan and Iraq, years of violence, death, destruction, and political instability were to follow.
These people just want to be left alone.
Yeah, they got dicked with from the Russians for 17 years, and then now we're here.
Yeah.
I'll gladly leave them alone.
I'm the 4th president who has faced the issue of whether and when to end this war.
It's the Tortoise, the clumsy fellow they said didn't have a chance. But here he is, he's nearing the line. Will he win after all?
When I was running for president, I made a commitment to the American people that I would end this war. Today, I've honored that commitment. My fellow Americans, the war in Afghanistan is now over.
But you're too late, my friend. The Tortoise is already across. The Tortoise wins the race.